Alright, so what topics do we have today?
What wonderful topics do we have for today? Is
Who do
that what
we
you're asking?
who do we get to make fun of today?
Boy,
Uh,
boy, get off your phone.
I'm
Yeah,
sending
look
out a
at him.
tweet that we're live. Jesus Christ.
If you were smart, you'd use a Stream Deck, noob.
Yeah, I would, but I sent somebody who streams a lot more than me my stream deck.
Oh, you had a bigger one.
I thought I did too. I don't know where it went.
So
What?
who?
How'd you lose a bigger one?
Who knows? So, anyways, besides my incompetency, first things up, Sonic Origins Bizarre DLC and pre-order bonus. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but the entire diagram that they had originally for the DLC and everything looked like a terrible, like Kaspersky antivirus software chart.
The fuck?
It looked really bad. Hold on, so Sonic Origins chart. There we go. This
Oh, Jesus.
wonderful thing had 5 different sections on it.
You send it to me. Bitch.
Yeah, I got you. Just scroll a little bit down. They redid it, so I'm not too disappointed in them, but my god, it was bad before.
Okay, let's
It
see.
had this it had the standard edition, the start dash pack, the premium fun pack, the classic music pack, and then the digital deluxe edition. The fact that hard missions and other bullshit is locked behind different versions sucks.
Where the fuck is the window cat? Oh, there it is.
It looks like it's literally just DLC packs more than different versions.
It takes out just key features from the original games and a couple of the stuff.
Not if you get the digital deluxe edition, then
You
you're
got
missing the
to-
letterbox.
Yeah, literally, it all came down to just
You
get
know
the
what? You
digital
would get the
deluxe edition.
letterbox with it too. Because you get the start dash with the deluxe if you pre-order.
Oh, you do?
So
Yeah, it always says it right on.
so they
Oh yeah.
they removed the original games and then offered this.
Yes, they delisted the
see.
original games, and then they were coming out with the collection.
You know what the big brain move would have been?
Huh.
Raise the prices of the individual games and then release this for a slightly lower price.
Yo, comrade, how you doing today? Honestly, and you know what the really awkward part is? These games came out so long ago, and then probably in the year 1998, you could sell a copy of the original Sonic game for probably like $4 at a game store. And now they're like, hey, all these games that you collectively paid like $80 for in the past, you now get to buy them again for 40.
Could be worse. Could be Pokemon games where they sell for like 400 or something. Unless it's like Heart
That's
Gold,
very
Soul
true.
Silver, and package, which is like 1,000.
That's very true. Pokemon games are the most overpriced thing ever to exist. Like, you can walk into a GameStop right now, and how much would you pay for a Pokemon game? Like an old Pokemon game.
Well, over here they don't have old Pokemon games in GameStop anymore.
That is that's
Which,
sad.
yeah, makes it even
Oh
worse.
wait, yeah, mine I think has run out as well.
Yeah. But if you go on like eBay, they're usually selling for a pretty penny.
Especially if they come with the original case. I have
I
a
literally just got
sealed.
back from going out, as you know, and I went to GameStop, and they literally had like a whole display case of like Pokemon DS copies.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Oh shit. I had to go pick up some to refill back up my boxes that I think I lost a couple of my Pokemon games, but I have the original boxes for like Black and White, Heart Gold with the Pokemon tracker. Remember that shit? Have kids exercise more so they run around with the fucking thing that levels up their Pokemon.
Oh, the Pokewalker. Dude, I fucking love that
Yeah,
thing. I wish they'd bring it back. That was
dude,
such
that
a...
thing was
They
fantastic.
did. It's called Pokemon Go.
That is very true.
Yeah. Don't...
Did you ever just Did you
God,
ever just take the Did you ever just take the Pokewalker and attach it to a ceiling fan so through the night your Pokemon was leveling up?
no, because I didn't want to die in my sleep to a projectile.
So you put it in a
Instant
different
concussion.
room. So your dad walks out in the hallway and it flings up the fan and hits him in his balls and he gets really mad at you.
Dude, as fun as it sounds, standing up and in frame one getting decked in the fucking skull with like a flying piece of plastic, I'm good.
The now amongst all the Pokemon games that I have original copies and boxes for, the ones I'm proud of are Red and Blue and Yellow.
I have
Oh god.
silver, heart gold. None of them are boxed though; they're all open because I play them pretty consistently.
Yeah.
I had black and white too. What else do I have? I can't check because my DS shit is packed away because I'm moving like
Yes.
2 days from now. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
had
then
most of the handheld ones until a certain individual lived with me and then moved away with half my shit.
oh
yeah,
yes,
very mysteriously. I remember
the
checking your room the day after he left and we just couldn't find so much shit.
you want to give a
I'm not
story time?
disappointed that the games are gone. I'm more upset that I took my Burger King Golden Limited Edition Pokemon card.
you,
Yeah.
dude, those things were awesome.
I
You should.
had Mewtwo, Gengar, and one other. I think it was Squirtle.
I had was it Charizard? It was Charizard, Gengar, Mewtwo, and Pikachu. I think those are the. I think I had one more, but I can't remember what it was. You should give a story time about that, by the way. That's a really funny
That's a thing
situation.
for off podcast one day.
Yeah.
Damn. We'll just refer to that individual as the Poop Bandit.
The poop bandit.
We'll just say he's a part of a bird's wiener or something. I don't know.
Oh,
A bird's wiener.
what?
Oh, I didn't have Gengar. I had Poliwhirl. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, I had Poliwhirl too.
Dude, Poliwhirl is badass.
True, true.
Did anybody think Poliwhirl looked better than Poliwrath? And it was just because of the way his eyes look so fucking stupid.
Genuinely, they're just like the same design. It's just one of them is Angie.
Yeah. A little bit swoller. That's it.
It's like before and after losing your bag of Cheetos. God.
A new mod turns Elden Ring into a seamless co-op game.
Oh, cool.
So the way it's working is you summon in your friend, and even if you kill a boss, he doesn't go back. They don't go back. And from the way it sounds, you can have multiple friends running around in the world. And if one of you dies during a boss fight, you actually respawn and you can re-enter the boss fight.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's just like easy mode, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that idea.
I think it's cool only for the fact that it's nice to complete Elden Ring, and then it would be nice to go back and have a different experience. And co-op just seems like a cool way. Just like how me and Andrew were talking about doing a nice gameplay of Subnautica in VR because there's a multiplayer mod.
Oh, there's a multiplayer mod? Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's kind of a given. The modding community will always do that.
Yeah, I think the modding community for a very wide variety of games recently have really been popping off. Whether it's just like putting new characters in fighting games or creating fun experiences for people to do together. Just all around better experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let's see. It Takes Two movie has started development at Amazon, and I think the Dwayne the Rock Johnson is directing it.
You're telling me The Rock is directing a movie? Oh no. He's gonna be the new Michael
Yeah,
Bay.
and it's so funny. I'm like, ah, yes, this is what we wanted. Dwayne. Oh, he might star. I thought he also went under as like a producer or something. And Aaron will produce on behalf of $7, according to sources. Dwayne could also star in the film, but nothing is official as of now. I just haven't played It Takes Two, and people have been telling me it's a good game.
Yes, divorce simulator.
Yeah, where you stay together for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Always the
Wait,
best, the
wait,
healthiest option.
is that the one where you like find out that you're in an incestual relationship or some shit?
No,
Oh,
No.
it's
okay.
12 minutes.
Oh, I like how you know all of these.
I'm a gamer at heart.
Listen, if you want to know about incestual love, you go to this game over here.
The real
Nah, I only know
connoisseur.
about that because another server went off nonstop for like a week about it. And I'm like, I don't care. It's got Willem Dafoe.
Cause he was a mystery romance connoisseur.
True. That's what we call him. Sniff, the pussy destroyer.
Oh, what? Okay, that's his other nickname. We don't talk about that one. I like how he's just silent. Oh my god.
Anyways, a fan made a Hajime no Ippo fighting game, which uh apparently looked really, really fantastic. And they actually went to the creator of Hajime no Ippo and around and just trying to sell the game to somebody. And it's not like coming out at all.
Could've seen
Amazing.
that coming.
So it led to a wider topic of why can't companies follow Sega in the fan game scene? Because
I think it's because companies don't like allowing people to make things with their copyrighted stuff. They get this like hate boner whenever people decide they want to make a fan-made thing of like anything they own because they're like, no, this is my property. You can't touch this.
yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I don't know why it's only the that Sega is cool about it. I think it's just because Sega produced a lot of shit for a while
Mm-hmm.
there, like Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic 06, just a wide variety
Okay,
of just
but
terrible Sonic games.
yeah, we don't talk about Sonic 06. That game actually put me to sleep. I'm not even joking. When I played Sonic 06, I fell asleep on the couch. That's how bad it was. Oh
You guys are
man.
forgetting about the best Sonic game ever, Sonic Jam.
Hey, what? That's a game?
Yeah.
What was it? What was it? The I think it was Sonic Wind Riders or whatever.
Oh, I
That
think I remember
stupid
that one.
downhill
Oh,
like
Free Riders.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the board game.
Okay, hold up, hold up. Dude, they need to make another Kirby Star Riders game. Did you guys ever
Yes.
play Star Riders?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
You like rode on little battle stars and it was like a
Yeah,
derby
wasn't
type
it on the
game.
Yes.
GameCube?
Yeah, dude, it was so good, but I wish they'd make another one. That game was so enjoyable.
I think my favorite Kirby game has to be Superstar Allies, just for how much shitting just crammed in for a Kirby game.
I really like
Because they
Squeak Squad.
just grabbed shit from all the variety of games and just did a bunch of various things from each individual game, different mechanics in each of the levels. It's fantastic.
Squeak Squad is always my go-to whenever I think of Kirby games.
That's pretty good.
I played that in the summer of like I don't know, fucking 2010 or some shit.
Oh wait, hold on. I do have a Kirby game nearby.
I think
Oh
my
no.
favorite one was Kirby
All right.
Superstar Ultra.
Oh,
So
nice,
here
nice.
we have a wonderful Game Boy, an original Game Boy,
Dude, nice
and,
Nokia.
and inside is
Oh, the original Dreamland, hell yeah.
such good shit.
I had
I also
I had that Game Boy, but I sold it to get the Game Boy Color because I couldn't afford the Game Boy Color at the time, and I never used that one, and so I was like, I should just. Oh wait, hold on. Am I thinking of the? No, it was the Game Boy Advance, because the Game Boy Advance could
yes.
play all of those games. So I was like, I might as well just have the Advance so I can play everything rather than have this one that plays like fucking the big bricks.
And then the Micro came out and the SP, but the Micro only came out in Japan.
Yeah, the SP was
But
pretty cool.
yeah. What I really enjoyed was I started 3D printing little wall mounts for them that just has the year the Game Boy was made and everything. And I got
This
one for
dude
each
has
of
an
my
addiction to wall
handhelds.
mounts.
I know,
I
right?
do. I do.
Why don't you wall mount some? Why don't you wall mount some pussy?
Listen,
Wall mount
there is
some
a
grass
hook.
so you can touch it.
Listen, Marcus. There's a suspicious hook in the ceiling in my bedroom that I can hang things from. And you're gonna be one of them.
I can see Marcus die.
Wait, hold on. I would just love if his model glitched out for a second there and it was just hanging by the neck, awkwardly levitating. Let's see. Siphon Filter 1, 2, Dark Moon, and Logan Shadow rated for PS5 and PS4 in Korea.
Oh well, I
So
don't live in Korea, so
no, they're just there. They're going to be coming over to the new PlayStation Plus subscriptions.
mm-hmm.
And I just enjoy the thought of, I think if I remember correctly, Dark Moon has a hidden fucking MGS reference in it where the main protagonist was just like, oh yeah, there was another guy, another soldier just like me, used to sneak around. What was his name again? And it was just a reference to Boss at the time.
Yeah, I remember Ghost Recon Wildlands where Sam Fisher goes, "I'm really the last one, huh?"
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Even though he hasn't had a game in like 40 fucking years.
Dude, I would love a new one. A new Splinter Cell. Be so fantastic. God, there's so many series I would just love for them to just release a new one. Jack and Daxter would be a fun one.
I know they're doing a remake of the original Splinter Cell.
Yeah, I know they're doing the remake as well. I thought they had another project that was underway, but who knows?
I think they're probably just doing a remake to see how well it actually does still.
Yeah, but it's Ubisoft.
Exactly.
Who
Ubisoft.
knows?
More like
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Oh, we all went different directions with that. Completely fucking split off. You may be interested to know, Andrew, that Yoji Shinkawa, uh, Metal Gear and Death Stranding art director, wants to design a car.
Oh yeah, I saw that, don't you worry.
And you know what my favorite thought was? I was listening to Castle Super Beast, and they were just talking about the actual physical, cockpit from Zone of the Enders that he designed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just imagining a car driving down a freeway that looked like it was just just a fucking dick.
Oh my god.
It's the
Jesus
weakest
Christ.
part. It's the weakest part of the robot, Marcus. It's the physical, like it's an actual cockpit.
Yeah, here,
Like
Marcus.
Hmm?
This is quite literally what it looks like. the cockpit on all the mechs in Zone of the Enders are literally on the cock.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
That's amazing.
It's absolutely fantastic. I love it so much every single time I see it. But goddamn.
My god.
Just look at that long rat like rod.
He's just thrusting it forward. Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yo, Sarah. Let's see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We got the 20 seconds of here. We're gonna show you a logo.
Yeah, they gave us the Elder Scrolls 6 treatment.
Yes.
Yeah, now we just gotta wait 5 years.
Dude, it's so
Even
funny.
though I think Elder Scrolls 6 won't come out until after Starfield, which will take another 5 years after that.
Dude, people in the comments of the new Modern Warfare game are like shitting on it so hard because they're talking about how it's probably not going to be that great because Blizzard doesn't even get passed over to Microsoft until next year. Or like well yeah, it is next year. It's like May or June next year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was around this.
So
Yeah.
they're like, guys, you shouldn't be hopeful. This is probably going to be just as bad as the last one.
They say that now, but have they seen the like recognition Overwatch 2 is getting, even though the company's dog shit?
Oh god. I will
Literally,
not.
it broke records on Twitch like yesterday.
Jesus fucking
It was almost
Christ.
at 1 million viewers for like 12 hours straight or something.
Gamers love being oppressed, man.
Oh, absolutely. They love something till
Gamers.
something new relating to it comes out.
Gamers always saying, "Step on me, daddy."
Don't. Wait. You know what? Fine. But you asked for it.
Along with that, the first two Elder Scrolls games are free on Steam for
Mm-hmm,
anybody who wants to go play Arena and Daggerfall.
Ah, yes. Millions upon millions of miles of nothing.
It was funny because I told Marcus about it before the stream started, and he was just like, "Oh man, cool!" And he immediately went like, "He's like, man, these are, ooh."
These are crispy.
Yeah.
Very crispy.
They're crispy. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, that's it. That's all that needs to happen.
That shit
Much like Fallout
crispy.
1 and 2, but at least that had content.
Oh, that's true. I mean, Fallout 1 was just a completely different game to what it became. Let's see. So I wanted to talk about that nice, wonderful Chris Pratt drama for a second.
Oh god, what'd he do?
It wasn't drama. Well, it was okay. So people were messaging James Gunn because false accusations, bullshit, were coming out about Chris
Oh.
Pratt.
Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Pratt was just like all of them are false and everything. And it's funny because they're sending him to James Gunn, a person who also had accusations thrown about him, but it was stuff he said like 10 years ago, so why does it even matter? People change, shit happens. And it was just funny for him to be like, I'm not trusting any of you. If Chris Pratt goes, we all go. Quit quit fucking listening to bullshit and find out the facts.
It's so funny because people will they will literally just hear something through the grapevine, and then they pick up their pitchforks because they're like, something interesting I can be angry at, because I have no interesting emotions about me at all, so I gotta resort to my, like, ape instincts of, I gotta be angry at everything.
I gotta be a sheeple. It's I just don't understand. I enjoyed this turn where people are just like, "Why are you listening to people's stupid opinions if
A,
they're not true?"
a reason for me to pretend I have moral high ground over someone? Oh boy, don't mind if I do.
Oh man, ooh.
I'll take 2.
I'll take 3.
Call of Duty now. New anti-cheat tools make legit players invisible to cheaters.
Sick.
Can't wait for them to
So,
find a way to bypass that too.
Can't wait for them to
so
be
I
able to use it to make themselves invisible instead.
I like the thought that it happens like like it has to take like 2 or 3 people in a match to report them as a cheater, and then everybody else in the map becomes invisible.
Could you imagine you're
Like,
fighting someone and then they just disappear and it's dead quiet all around the map and you're like, whoa, whoa.
oh, oh, they
Oh, you...
found me,
That's the
boys.
last player. Everyone just reports the last player as a cheater. They win. Kind of a broken system if you think about it that way.
Yeah. Listen, we don't talk about the many flaws that Activision has.
Oh, but
Many, many flaws. Constantly, too. On this very podcast as well.
at least they have a cosplay Kong skin.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So I showed Bree both of the skins, and I was
Wait,
just like,
sorry.
I showed her all 3 of them, but I mainly was trying to show her the Godzilla and the Kong one. And I showed her the Godzilla one, and she's just like, "Oh, that looks pretty nifty. It looks like a cool ghillie sort of thing." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she looked at the Kong, and she's like, "Ooh, boy!"
Kind of funny one.
Oh god, it's so good. It it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's just the fucking Kong skin.
Oh.
So good. So,
Apparently, the Kong skin's also get a custom emote that was supposed to be for the Attack on Titan thing.
oh yeah, I heard there was an Attack on Titan thing going on as well.
Yeah, it was content that never made it in.
Amazing.
Perfect.
So now Kong's getting it instead.
I love how they were just like, fuck it, and they added the Armored Titan in because why not? Call of Duty is gonna Call of Duty it. So on that cringy note, From Software is working on resurrecting Armored Core.
Oh boy.
Getting more robots, boys.
That's been leaked, I think, last year.
They said they were planning on doing something, maybe a remaster, and now it's confirmed that they're trying to work on resurrecting or possibly redoing a previous game and also working on a new edition.
Makes sense. That is
Very
not like a
nice.
whole conference leaked last year of Armored Core stuff alone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could talk about that as well. The lawyer objecting his own question.
Dude, Amber Heard's lawyers are fucking stupid.
I've just constantly been seeing them drop ball after ball throughout the entire thing.
Where
It's
he was
so
like,
good.
I think Amber Heard's like the woman who was her lawyer quit and sided with Johnny Depp, and that's why she had to get another lawyer because the dude who objected to that guy the dude who objected to the guy on the stand that he was questioning isn't Mr. Rottenbottom apparently.
I just it's constantly surprising me how bad of a legal eh, all I've seen throughout the entire case is that sure, Johnny Depp has a significant drug problem that he uses to run from previous trauma from his childhood. But other than that, it's really funny watching him just say things in court and then snicker and laugh up at the
Dude,
stand.
I know literally they're just trying to like dig up dirt about his drug addictions so that they can use it to paint him as a bad person, even though literally every motherfucker in Hollywood does cocaine.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not like it changes anything.
if you went to anybody who worked in Hollywood, especially like actors, and went to their house, I guarantee you'd find a line of coke just about anywhere on their fucking furniture. Like
So
saying that a Hollywood actor does drugs is about the same thing as saying that poor people are poor. Like what?
What? Poor people can't be poor.
my
How are there so
my
many of them?
my favorite thing was Johnny Depp during the case looking at a tiny box, and he's like, "Yes, that could be a box that could hold cocaine." And I'm like, "Yes, Johnny." Any box could technically hold cocaine. we 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 don't talk about her taking the shit on the bed, because if you're physically taking a shit on the bed, if you're doing something so animalistic like this, you have big problems.
No, no, we do talk about it because she's a piece of shit and deserves everything coming for her.
Can we also very much appreciate that the fucking that, that motherfucker had her like psychiatrist go up and then immediately confirm that she would be a person who does all of this stuff. And just immediately it just doesn't look good for her.
You're talking about the doctor who confirmed that she's diagnosed with severe narcissism during
Yes.
court
And
time.
yes.
Dude, that was
And
amazing.
several other personality defects. It's just wonderful.
You
Mwah, chef's kiss.
you know what she did in response to that during
Hmm.
court time? She was just playing with her hair, looking away. Didn't even
I
care.
at this point, she went from looking like she was going to win this to being really frustrated to looking like she was just going to ignore the world.
Dude, I thought
And
I thought she was gonna win because the judge was like being inherently biased in
oh
favor of
yeah.
her at the beginning, but now the judge is just like she fucking hates Amber Heard's lawyers, so she's trying to speed things along because they just keep interrupting and being idiots.
It's so funny. She's gonna bring a bomb to the court. Who knows? She's fucking psychotic.
No, she wouldn't do that. You know why? It's not in
Mm.
the narcissist's nature to do that. They gotta gaslight someone else to do it.
This is not even so long. This isn't even about her getting arrested. She couldn't get arrested for any of this stuff. Is only that she can be confirmed to have been defaming Johnny Depp.
Hmm.
That that was what this entire thing was over. His career was physically ruined the moment she started doing this shit.
Hmm. Hmm. She should be in jail.
Yeah, she should be, but she won't be.
True. Johnny Depp.
So the
Wait, so he's suing her for 50 million, right?
yes,
Hopefully that puts her in debt, but I doubt it will.
I mean we're never getting one of those amazing Pirates of the Caribbean movies ever again
True.
with Johnny Depp.
Nah, don't you know? When they got divorced, she was supposed to donate like 3.5 million to two charities, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
She didn't do that fully because she was in financial trouble in like 2019. So
Yes,
she would probably
sir.
be heavily in debt.
Yep, I
I
remember that.
just she is getting fucked up and down this courtroom.
She was talking to one of the dudes from Shark Tank whenever she was mentioning that, right? That she had donated the money to charity.
Hmm.
And then literally there's a picture of her on a yacht that she purchased using that money.
Nah, don't you know? It's apparently supposed to happen over the course of 10 years.
The the worst part is Disney abandoned him first, so why would he ever go back to them?
Yeah,
Money.
yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I don't know how like wise Johnny Depp saves his money. Johnny Depp seems like the person who like would attempt to live frugally on his own while his
Seems
while
like all
Amber
he uses
just
his money on his instruments, tattoos, drug, and alcohol.
He also uses it on his friends to like help
Yeah.
them live.
I still love the picture with all the weed in it and him just looking at it like, yes, that is in fact a lot of weed.
Yeah. No, my favorite part is whenever Mr. Rottenbottom is like, "All right, Mr. Depp, we're gonna be moving in time or moving forward in time for a moment here," and he's like, yes, I can feel it."
I fucking love how like n- sh- chillaxed about the thing is, or he's keeping it together well
Yeah.
because he's just up there like, yes, that does seem like something that I would say.
Dude, it was so fucking funny hearing that guy on the stand asked the doctor a question, and he was like, "Well, yes, he did sustain a finger or an injury to his finger," and he was like, objection, hearsay." And then the judge is like, "You asked the question." He was like, and then you see Johnny Depp and fucking his lawyer just start bursting out laughing in the corner of the room.
Nice
Uh,
meme bear. Oh god, I just I can't wait for the funny compilation moments later.
oh man, I'm already watching them.
I am too, but I want the entire thing. I want that fucking hour-long cut of all the stupid shit that happens.
No, we have to like give Johnny Depp a lot of credit because it is very emotionally draining to be in the same room as your abuser, especially when you're like trying to get, you know,
E-
the justice
Especially to be
system involved.
especially being sat in a chair for 4 days with cross-examination.
And your abuser is just staring at you the entire time. Like that shit's difficult.
Yeah.
Big props to him for being able to keep his
So what is
cool.
that's gonna go on for 3 weeks?
Yes, sir. Wait, I thought it was 6
Mhm.
weeks.
What's the difference?
So there were 6 weeks leading up into it, 3 weeks of actual like court involvement, and it's been about 5 days since they started the physical like in court hearing with a jury.
Oh wait, I thought it was 7 days since they started going into the court.
Oh, then 7. I was just throwing out a. I thought it was either 6 or 7.
I think
It's been about a
might
week.
it actually might be more than day 7 because last I looked, day 7 was like a day or two ago,
Oh,
if I
then it might
remember
be like.
correctly. I could be completely
Yeah.
wrong though. So
Anyways, it's. I think it's okay. Angel said it's 9.
oh, day 9, god damn. They're
Damn,
in week
shit,
2.
man. I just hope something good comes from this because I hope he can take this court case and then go back and fight the other one that he was involved in because he said that the only reason he couldn't do that at that time was because he lacked all the like necessary fuel to do anything about it. And now he's just like, I'm ready, coming back swinging.
I'm trying to remember because there was like a specific thing that tipped him
Pratt to
off
be
to
involved.
make him want to take her to court. I can't remember what it was. It was a phone call between the two of them though, where he was like, "This is the
Yeah.
last straw. I will see you in court." And she's like freaking out and shit and blaming him and stuff.
It Every phone call just sounds so bad for Amber Heard.
Wait, it's day 11. Holy fuck.
Holy shit!
Goddamn, okay.
God, days are flying by.
True.
I just enjoyed the security guards, like the hotel staff's fucking testimony. He's just like, I did not see any marks of abuse on her, no black eyes, nothing like that. And the judge and the lawyer is just like, yeah, but could you have not noticed it? Could you have just simply not seen it? And we're all like,
he was like, I feel like bruises on her face would have been pretty fucking noticeable. And he's like, I see this woman like 1 to like 7 or yeah, like 1 to 7 times a day, depending. And he was like, I think I would have seen something if something was up.
I
I do also like how he made it a point to say that when Johnny was in that elevator pacing around and he was extremely agitated, that was the most angry that he had ever seen Johnny Depp. It's like just some pacing and him being like a little peeved off in an elevator is the most aggressive you've seen somebody. That's pretty impressive.
honestly, yeah. I have been more aggressive than that before.
Yeah,
What
same.
the fucking yeah, we all know how you get on those late night gaming sessions.
Hey man, I'm not as bad as I used to be, thank God.
That's very true. Let's see. Avatar 2 finally has a title and a minimal plot description.
Amazing.
What they after the first one was made, they immediately signed a contract for 5 more of the things, and then we heard nothing else.
Mm.
And now they're not only have they started working finally on the second one with a title and shit. The first one is getting like a remaster and re-release into theaters, and
Cool.
that's like a 3-hour movie. I don't know if I want to sit through that again.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think I watched the first Avatar movie,
You think
and
that's
then
bad?
hmm.
Avatar 2 comes out this year, and then next year, no, wait, in 2024, Avatar 3 comes out,
Oh,
and then
Oh,
there's supposed to be a fourth one after that.
fuck that.
They've been filming this for like, oh, like shortly after Avatar 1 came out.
Jesus Christ.
It's been so long. I do enjoy that they're like redoing the first one a little bit, like quality wise.
I don't know. This reminded me. Did you guys ever see that Detective Pikachu 2 got canceled?
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly. I
I don't.
was what?
I don't think I watched the first one either.
Oh, it was pretty good.
Okay.
For like a CGI Pokemon movie, it was pretty good.
Why? When would Nintendo ever make CGI Pokemon movies? So weird.
Did they ever make one before Detective Pikachu?
I don't know. I was just speaking out of my ass because it seems like something that Nintendo would do.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. Speaking of movies, the Barbie movie just got announced.
Oh my God, yeah, it has oh my God, it has
Margot Robbie as Barbie.
who was the dude again? Who was Ken?
Isn't? Oh God.
Who was
Oh, I don't know.
fuck, I can't remember his name. He's a pretty famous person though. I remember whenever we like
Oh,
it.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ryan Gosling. That seems about right. It's
At,
Ryan Gosling.
at first, after hearing who was playing Barbie and who was playing Ken, I was like, "Is this gonna be a rated R movie?"
It's definitely hilarious. The actors they're pulling together, and for some reason, fucking Will Ferrell's in there as well. I want to know what it's going. I don't know. Maybe I'll go watch it. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to go see a Barbie movie.
I'll
I don't
watch it out of
know.
spite. I'm gonna like take tablets of testosterone and work out as much as possible. I'm gonna break my knees so I can like edit my height so I can be like 2 feet taller. I'm gonna walk to the movie theater at 7'2". My muscles are gonna be the size of cars. I'm gonna have hair all over my body. I'm gonna walk inside, take a seat. They're gonna be like, "Oh, hey man, you here to see this movie?" It's like, "Nah, I'm here to see Barbie."
Oh, hey man, you here to see Avatar 2? Barbie.
I just hold on. I like to appreciate the thought that we may not go see it in theaters, but maybe one of these nights in night shift we'll have a movie night and we'll watch it completely legally.
Don't bring attention to it, just keep going.
Yep. That's all we needed. I thought everybody was going to go on to the next topic. Crisis 4 and I have the list in front of me. Nobody else can do shit.
Okay, next topic.
Crisis 4 and Hunter
No,
Showdown developer.
no, next topic. Next topic.
Why?
I just heard Crisis
Why?
4 and Hunt Showdown. I play one of those games and I don't even play the other one.
It's like I can barely play the other ones. They run like doo doo.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
he's right.
Very nice, very
Develop.
nice.
There's a reason why there's the meme of can it run Crisis?
Yeah.
So it's like
And it's
Arkham
not
Asylum.
because it's well made.
Developer Crytek makes remote work permanent.
Oh, cool. That's pretty good, actually.
Yes. That was the entire thing I was trying to get to, is that they got remote work.
Very nice, very nice. I'm proud of them.
Some guys
Only
were
took
like,
them 2 years into a pandemic to do it.
Yep.
Realizing
I
that
d-
you don't need your employees to sit in an office for fucking 9 to 5 hours.
Well, yeah, they were saying how through COVID they looked at logistics as just so much easier.
Hmm.
People are so much happier and productivity is way up when people can just stay at home, hang out with their families, and actually get work done.
It's almost as if when companies treat their workers well and allow them to work from home, they are more productive because they're happier. Instead of sitting in
To
an
be,
office desk for fucking God knows how long doing nothing but staring at a screen.
oh, I would love a karaoke night and night shift.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You
That'd be awful.
Oh, it'd be
want me
so
to,
bad.
we're gonna embarrass ourselves.
We would have to drink a lot, but
No.
it'd be
I
worth
would
it.
never participate.
Anyways, Venom 3,
Zach.
Ghostbusters 4, and El Muerto.
Zach, the one time I ever sung in front of somebody was you, Kazu, and Levi, when you guys made me sing Ice Ice Baby, and never in my life will I ever sing again in front of someone. You guys,
Yeah,
you
Levi
guys,
didn't let him live that down for like 4 years.
you guys literally would have been better off taking me out back and putting me down like a fucking sick dog than me singing that song again.
That was his ATL, his all-time low.
More like his ATH, his all-time high.
All-time high. I was 6 feet under the ground.
You could have built up
Can't
confidence
go
from
much
that.
lower.
But
Built up
instead he
confidence
whistled
for
like a
what?
bitch.
What?
To sing more confidently in front of people. I don't know, man.
Sing more confidently in front. I can't sing. That's the issue.
That's true.
Oh
Your
no.
voice does not sound like that of a singer.
Oh wait. No, it's okay because so there is one other person I have sung to, and it was to Miko whenever we used to stream a lot together, because she was trying to teach me how to sing, and dude, it was bad. It was so bad.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, man, I sing to my pee-pee in the shower.
I mean, I sing in the shower, but not specifically to my wee wee. Who the fuck does that?
I guess I know Zach does now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, why did you think of that?
He looks down like, hey, little guy.
And then he's just like, a wimboe, a wimboe. He's just doing the helicopter.
And he goes across, it's like,
No, wait, he goes a wimboe doing the windmill, and then when it hits the side of the shower, you just hear him go.
Accidentally slaps my
call
own
this one the Michael
balls.
Jackson.
Oh my god, I about spit my Powerade all over my fucking desk. Zach be charming a snake in the shower.
Thanks, me.
The forbidden shower snake.
God damn it, Kazu, you gotta stop talking when I take a drink.
Don't you just love it when your own shower head and reaches out to touch you like an it? Alright, Venom 3, Ghostbusters 4, and El Muerto, a Spider-Man spinoff, have been announced.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I care about exactly maybe 2 of those, but mostly only one.
Venom and Ghostbusters, that's what I'm excited for.
I fucking love Venom.
Same.
Venom's solid. So good.
Like, I just love how he's, like, he's just an anti-villain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's the most goofy motherfucker in that universe that I know of anyway.
I fucking love when he goes to the, I think it's the convenience store lady is being robbed and he's sick.
Oh my god.
And she gives him some soup and he just sneezes. He's just like, Thanks, Mrs. Hod.
I like how when he goes up to, I think it's Carnage, he's like, dude, that's one of the strongest. I'm literally one of the weakest ones on my planet, bro.
Oh yeah, and he's like, we need to
Like, what the
run
fuck are we gonna
now.
do?
I love how
That
he
part had me fucking dying.
I love how he cared more about the chickens than human life. he, whenever fucking what his name was threatening to kick the chickens out, he was like, "No, they stay. They're our friends." He's like, "They're chickens." He's like, "Shit, they'll hear you."
God, it's so funny. I just love how he slowly is like developing human feelings as he's there on Earth.
I know, right? And it's always he gets human feelings for like weird shit, like the chickens and like I don't know, gas station sushi or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Because he needs a certain chemical or something that's only found in chicken meat and stuff.
You know, I can't believe we haven't talked about the most important thing about today yet.
What was that?
Bug Snacks and its DLC released on Steam today and on all
did it?
consoles.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Very
And
nice.
it's on sale.
You know what? You're right. I did forget about Bug Snacks. Thanks for reminding me.
No.
Keeping me humble.
Dude, that reminds me of that Bug Snacks, of that part of Bug Snacks where those two dudes are arguing with each other and one of them says this is why your wife left you. And then the other one's like buddy, I'm about to do a violence to you.
Oh god. Speaking of wonderful game companies again, we're back at it with two wonderful QA teams. BioWare QA workers are making moves to unionize.
Oh, good. We need to unionize more. Union busting should be illegal.
And on that note, Activision QA workers got a NLRB ruling vote on union in April.
Oh, baby.
So another company is going for unionization.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm happy about it. I wish them all the luck. I think that the game community, especially QA workers, are very underutilized, underpaid, under everything. Treatment in the game community and the workers in it need to be better treated. Lego Atari 2600 on the way to celebrate console's anniversary. That was a personal topic. I think I'll pick it up for another Lego stream. You know, because I got the Nintendo back here.
Next, boo, boo. Who put this
Tales
fucking
from
loser
the
on
Borderlands
stage?
Is coming back with a new game later this year.
Next,
boo.
Wow.
Who put this fucking loser on stage? Give me that mic.
Elon Musk buys Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I think everyone, I think literally newborn fetuses know that fucking news.
Yeah.
It happened in the last week. NVIDIA RTX 4000 series testing at 9,000 watts per card.
Hold on, back to the
9,000.
Back to the Elon Musk.
900.
I was about to say that's a fucking powerful power supply you need.
I mean, you still need a powerful ass power supply for 900 watts.
Back to the Elon Musk thing real quick. Due to like literally everybody on Twitter is so 50-50 on how they feel about Elon Musk. Either they absolutely hate it and think the platform is gonna get worse, or they're like, nah, he's gonna make it better. And then there's like the very small percentage of people who are like, bruh, I don't know what you're talking about. This is gonna just stay the same.
I
mean, you can't really make Twitter worse than it already is.
Yeah, true.
That's very true. Honestly, if anything, I just think like it may have like a couple policy changes. I don't know how much he's gonna actually be able to change.
I think it'll be the exact.
You gotta own it so you can change all of it since it's going private.
I think it's gonna be. True. I think it's gonna be the exact same, except there is a good thing. The algorithm's gonna be open source, which is Probably the biggest
Uh,
thing. So now you can avoid
yeah.
being shadow banned or whatever. You can also use the algorithm to your advantage to promote your tweets, which is really good.
Twitter unlocks your Tesla. 1 million followers equals free Tesla. You know, honestly, I could see Elon doing that.
I could too.
Just giving away free cars for people who reach certain milestones.
I really don't understand the people who think that Elon Musk is going to like censor them on Twitter though. Cause it's like, I mean, yes, he could, but is he going to? No, because he's explicitly said he's going to allow more free speech, which
The,
is
the
the
first thing
opposite
he's
of
probably
censorship. And so if he does censor anything, then you can jump on him for
the
lying.
first thing he's going to do is unban Donald Trump.
That's gonna be great because I want to see his stupid tweets again.
I do as
They're
well.
so
Like,
funny.
Trump wouldn't even go back on Twitter.
I don't know because yeah,
his social platforms he made is doing pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
is it? What?
Hey,
What's it called?
bro, have you not seen? It's what called Truth Social or whatever.
Oh, wait, he made that?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he literally made that.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
I didn't think it was succeeding.
I think the worst part is it's more downloaded on the App Store, or more successful on the App Store, it seems like, than TikTok and what's it called? Twitter.
That's
We got
hilarious.
millions of downloads already.
Which is really weird. Because how do you beat TikTok? TikTok has like billions of people on it at any given point.
Or recent downloads.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of
App
sense.
Store kind of fucking retarded.
Let's see. Bethesda launcher goes bye-bye. People can transfer games to Steam now.
Wait, what was that?
The Bethesda launcher is officially gone, and they made a system for you to actually log into and transfer your games over to Steam.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Which
Didn't you mention this last time?
I did. We knew that the launcher was going away, but they hadn't implemented anything or said anything about what you can do with your games. And now they've officially created a solution to transfer all the stuff over. Literally all your credits from every game. Listen, every launcher that isn't Steam is bloatware, Miu.
Well, that's not true. We have Epic Games. Epic Games is worth it only for the free games.
The store is bloatware itself.
That's Epic Games and Steam gonna merge.
That store hasn't looked good since the day it came out.
That store hasn't changed since it came.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I love, hey, we have a team that's working on improving the store and helping you guys with all the things you keep complaining about, and then it just never changed.
No, dude, my favorite thing was whenever the Epic Store was first announced and released, everyone was like, I'm not downloading this, I'm gonna get like a Chinese virus. And it's like, bruh, like the government's already looking at everything you do. What's the difference between having like 50 different apps that track your shit and having 51 apps that track your shit? Like, they already know everything they want to know.
Let's see. The PS5 gets a variable refresh rate mode.
Nice.
So you can actually finally set your refresh rate how you want to. So that's nice.
Very good.
That should help with performance. My favorite thing was the Pixel Watch was both leaked in a image on social media. So Google is developing their own like fitness watch.
Didn't they already have one?
Huh?
Didn't they already have one?
No.
Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking the glasses. Never mind. Those things never came out or some shit. So
no,
they did.
Came out. They just poorly sold.
Oh, very
nice. Yeah, they're more sold to businesses for stuff that they take care of.
Amazing.
And then the other thing was one of the Google executives left their watch at a bar in Silicon Valley.
Oh no.
And it's gone.
Oh wait.
It's like
just a normal watch?
Like their prototype Google Pixel Watch,
Oh, good.
and it's just gone.
Good.
Disappeared from the fucking world.
Good.
Some
Let it
lucky
be.
person has it now. So we also have the first Meta store is coming to California in May.
Like Facebook Meta Store?
Store?
Or...
Yep.
That sounds horrible.
What? It just goes sell like 2 Meta Quests?
Don't know, honestly. I don't know what the store is supposed to contain. Hold on. Meta store.
Probably a bunch of nothing, if we're being honest.
It's not the Apple store, it's the Meta store. Let's see.
I typed in
That's
Meta
the Meta
Store, and all it came up is auto-corrected the meat store.
It's supposed to selling its physical products, including the Oculus Quest 2, the Portal video calling device, directly to consumers in person. Offers demos of the Ray-Ban smart glasses that were developed with Ray-Ban, but customers can buy it from the like it's pointless. I mean, it looks very modern on the inside, but it's not like anything special. It looks like a fucking Brookstone or something.
No, literally just an iPhone store.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It doesn't.
Apparently, you can test everything in there too.
I don't know, Bear. Let's see. Twitter is working on a new vibe check feature.
The fuck is that?
All right, so
They gonna
actually,
kill people?
This thing is kind of funny because I think it's absolutely pointless, but I love the thought of it. Twitter is reportedly working on a feature that allows users to set a status codenamed Vibe. The possible feature was first spotted by Jane Muchin Wong, a researcher and reverse engineer with a track record of spoiling upcoming app features. Let's see. Twitter's working on set a status in Tweet Composer's codenamed Vibe. You can think of it as something similar to Instagram Threads app status.
So literally just Facebook.
Yeah, so it's just like you can say your status is eating yummy ramen, driving highway, shopping groceries, lurking Twitter.
I'm just gonna leave my status as taking a shit all day, every day.
3 weeks later, still shitting.
Still shitting.
There's a shit timer for Asmofed at twitter.com.
Yeah.
It's just like
constantly shitting.
And like one day every year on April Fools, I'll change it to like wiping or something.
I'm gonna make a bot that keeps posting updates on if you're still shitting or not. Day 976, still shitting.
Let's see. The Corvette EV confirmed, and hybrids of it are coming in 2023. Since we had that wonderful talk about cars going all electric and everything, I thought you would want to know that Corvettes are going to be hybrid by 2023, and I'm pretty sure that their plan for all electric is 2025.
Very cool. I don't really know anything about cars, honestly. I just see one, I'm like, hey, that one looks nice, and then just never talk about it again.
Nearly every car company is dedicating themselves to going all electric by like the midpoint.
Well, they better be.
The 2020s, and a bunch of new solutions are coming out for reusable power.
They better be.
Let's see. Amazon seems to be preparing to expand its investments in VR and AR.
Can't wait for them to ruin that too.
I was gonna be like everything else they have that's not their own like store.
Yeah, they
where
fuck
it's just
up
awful.
Yeah.
so much shit.
Every MMO they release is just fucking trash.
They
the only thing they have I hear people say is good is just the Fire Stick, and that's not even hard to actually make.
No, man. The Kindle tablet you can buy for like $50 is good for, reading books and shit.
But I can just buy a
I
phone.
can do that on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't need something. I don't need like a bigger phone to read like 2 pages while I'm taking a shit.
So So I wanted to explain this question a little bit further, just away from this, because it depending on how it goes depends on like how much more of an ecosystem they're trying to have in your household. And I actually kind of want to get away from the smart home ecosystem that's tied to a big corporation.
Well, yeah, because then they can just shut your house off if like anything's going on, or it'll get to a point where we're living in like a cyberpunk fucking fantasy world or some shit, where if you like are paying, okay, so let's say like theoretically, right, you're paying off something from them, and now let's say you can't pay for that month for that thing. They just shut all of your electronics off, and the reason that they would be able to do that is because you signed the fucking contract when you bought anything from them that says, hey, we can like shut your shit down at any given point to like do maintenance or if you like forget a payment or something. And people are gonna sign off on it. And they're just not even gonna read it because that's what people do. They don't even read the contracts they read. They just go, yeah, that's a lot of
Ye-
words. Here's my signature.
Yeah, I don't know the last time well, what was it? Terms and service are not legally binding anymore
Well,
due
I
to
think it depends on the
United
terms of
States law.
service. Because
No,
they might not be
you,
legally binding, but they can take you to court for it and then just sue you into the ground.
true, but if I'm remembering correctly, it's a United States things that just uh terms and service can't our terms and conditions are just not applicable for like anything, just because it's behind the entire premise of who actually reads it.
We're gonna get to that point though where they just shut down all your shit because you miss a payment on something. And when we do, we need more guys like that dude who crashed that airplane into the IRS HQ.
So funny.
That was awesome.
But I was mainly thinking about getting out of a couple of the ecosystems, and I know Linus Tech Tips is going to be coming out with a video soon about what he's been using in his new house. So I'm excited to see stuff about that.
He just has a straw hut.
Dude, his house, oh, there's Ethernet running around every inch of that house. There's like speakers in every room so you can play your music in your room. There's so much shit going on in his house.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
what happens when you just spend all your free time messing with your house.
That's true. And when you just know that much about tech, you can do all the cool shit with your house. Let's see. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order sequel to be next gen only. I can see why the games of the future are sticking more to next gen just because of the tech that's available there. I would rather build with the new toys than the old. Don't fucking say Morbius sweep. Don't you bring those newfangled words in here.
Can't accept the truth, huh?
There was never a Morbius sweep.
He's blind to the third man's eye.
Oh my god.
I like the pause for a second. The third man's eye.
I didn't know how to back up a Morbius sweep.
What was it? What was it? Somebody asked somebody else. I forget which actor, something about method acting, and he's just like, yeah, man, I don't do that. I just act. And it was just funny to see a professional actor just be like, I don't know what Jared Leto's doing. I just act, like a regular actor.
Oh, don't you know he's flirting with 12-year-olds on Twitter?
What's new?
Yeah, you right, you right.
Another topic that we talked about earlier on the week, at least me and Andrew, was Ubisoft possibly selling to someone.
They're selling the company to somebody?
They're
They're
at least,
going up for sale, supposedly.
yeah,
Hmm.
they're shopping around, seeing if there's any interested parties because they don't know how to run their own company anymore.
Amazing.
Which I doubt any major company like Microsoft or Sony would buy it.
Okay, what
Nintendo barely buys anyone.
Okay, but what if EA bought them?
I would not be surprised.
The first step is you buy Ubisoft, then you burn the entire place to the ground, and then rebuild
No,
from the ashes.
no. Here's what EA does, right? They acquire a studio, make
Mhm.
one good game with that studio, and every other game they make after that for that series from that studio, dog shit. And then they just fucking destabilize the company and tear it down and move everyone to a different studio. They always do that. It's fucking stupid. It's probably what's gonna happen to Battlefield too.
It's
Nah,
I'm
see, they're gonna buy Ubisoft, realize the only moneymaker they have left is Assassin's Creed, realize they wasted their money.
yeah. Okay, so we only have two topics left.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the first one is near and dear to your heart, Andrew. Kojima posted the same clock on Instagram 4 times in a row, and it wasn't that there was anything special about it, but because it's Kojima, everybody started freaking out, trying to figure out if
Yeah.
something was going on.
Whenever Kojima like comes out of hiatus and starts posting on Twitter like pictures, that's how you know he's about to show off
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
It, it was
He
just
does it
so
with every game he does.
He really
funny.
does. It's hilarious.
Everybody immediately coming out like, dude, I don't know what's special about that clock, but man, he keeps showing it.
It could be for literally anything because he's moving his studio building. He's already announced that his studio's gonna make movies, games, mangas, and all that.
What
He's
There's
if
already announced they're doing so much now.
what if the reason he keeps posting it is because he photoshopped like a tiny version of himself in a goblin stance on one of the clock's hands?
That would be pretty funny. I know he's getting his own little figure made soon by the company I got my Ludin statue from.
Oh my
I
god.
just I just enjoy the thought that somewhere in the picture is just some tiny thing, and Kojima's gonna be like, "Well, you guys never saw this," and it's gonna be like a little dude peeking underneath the clock or something, and
He's
it'll
gonna
be
like
like,
put his finger on the screen, a giant like black void's gonna show. He's like, you guys didn't see that there.
Oh my
no,
god.
he's going to walk behind him and he's going to press on what looks like an actual office, and then the entire wall falls down and then he starts revealing the next game. I
I
would
wouldn't be
not put any
surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any of this past Kojima. He would physically have an artist draw out a very detailed room just so he could push it down.
That man would strip ass naked in a studio if it meant that he could get if it meant that he could make another Metal Gear Solid game, I bet.
I don't know. He actually
No.
hates Metal Gear.
Oh,
He
does
Yeah.
he?
wanted to stop making it after Metal Gear Solid 2, but then they forced him to make 3 and then 4 and so on.
Oh, I see. I
And
see.
He
and the
wanted to get
worst
away from it for so long, but Konami gave him no creative freedom past it.
And the
Mm.
worst part is that like every single time they fought him tooth and nail to try to change his vision of what the game should be.
Oh yeah, because they were
You want a
cutting
little
content and
fun
shit out of
fact?
5.
He had pretty much the entirety of Death Stranding planned out in like 2011 because he wanted to make that way back then.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that seems about right. He I enjoy looking at somebody like Kojima who just has that next step already planned out. The moment he left Konami, he immediately started booking it to his own sunset.
I just remember the story where he like came up with the plot for Metal Gear Solid by playing with the Legos as a kid.
I just love hearing creative people talk about like where their ideas come from.
Did you
And
know he
then
just used Legos to create every level of Metal Gear Solid 1 during development?
Oh my god.
that sounds about right. That would have been a cool Lego pack.
Metal Gear Lego.
Yes. Oh, I would love to do that. Dude, you could create like a small map of the original MGS
Hmm.
or MG and just make like a tiny like little hallways, corridors and everything. Oh man, that'd be cool. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy building that. That and the little hedge maze from The Shining. I would enjoy doing that as well.
My favorite fun fact about Kojima is how he went up to his son when he was making like Metal Gear Solid 4, I think. He's like, "You like this game?" He's like, "No, I fucking hate your games. These games suck ass."
Oh my god.
And it wasn't until Portable Ops on the PSP came out that he's like, "Yeah, this is okay,"
Oh my god.
which is arguably the most hated one.
When your son is literally stupid.
When your son's giving you the business and you can't
He
tell.
likes Solid Snake, and that's about it. So that's the only reason Snake's in Smash is because he was like, my son likes him. He wants him in a fighting game. I'm gonna talk to Sakurai. Be like, can I get him in there?
Oh
I
my
just
god.
I just enjoy at some point in the history of gaming, Kojima could walk up to practically anybody and be like, "Hey, yo, man, you want to do something for me in a game?"
I'm pretty sure he can do that now.
Oh no, he can definitely do it now. I'm just talking about like in Konami, like they did not utilize Kojima to his full potential. That company could have fucking rode on the success of that man if he was like in the board of directors doing all the cool shit.
Well, they kind of did ride on his success because immediately after like left or got kicked out or whatever the fuck happened,
Oh yeah, they
their
fell deep.
their gaming branch just went completely under.
Oh yeah, that shit did not stay around for long.
I don't think it's just because they kept having a wound after wound.
Mm-hmm,
Because
mm-hmm.
first they had like Silent Hill PT, which is going to lead into a whole new like reboot of Silent Hill entirely. And
Mm-hmm.
then that got canned. And then they announced a new Metal Gear, which ended up sucking complete ass, obviously. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, here, I know what you guys want. Have some fucking pachinko machines."
Oh
Isn't
my
that what you
god.
wanted? Didn't you want all those cutscenes remastered for your favorite games thrown into what pachinko machines? Isn't that wonderful?
Man.
Not just what I absolutely wanted.
God.
And then
Oh.
all they did with the engine Kojima created for like 8 years is soccer games with it. Ooh,
And they look fucking awful too because they can't even do it right.
yeah.
Dude, that new soccer game they came out with, it looks like actual fucking butter.
It
I
is
think that one doesn't
Mew.
even use the engine anymore.
I think I've taken 3 shots of it since the beginning of the podcast.
Mm-hmm. What's
But
the last topic?
the last topic is near and dear to our heart. It's the current talks about Twitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Twitch is like constantly proving itself that they do
It's
not understand
incompetent.
their platform. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
So
allow me to like,
I have the list of things that they were talking about.
do you have the
Uh
50/50 share thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Twitch creator change only in talks. It's only in the talks right now, and it's
Mm-hmm.
only with partners. It's not it doesn't affect the affiliate split stuff or anything like that
The
so
50
far.
the 50/50 thing also doesn't affect most partners. The only partners who have more than a 50/50 split are people like XQC and people like, I guess, maybe Critical, who are
Yeah,
streaming to like
especially in negotiation. Yeah.
multiple thousands of people and they have contracts. Yeah.
Let's see. There was incentives for more ads when you're streaming. Uh, there was the new split that went from 70% to 50%.
Oh, pause real quick. That thing about the ads is fucking stupid because who is going to watch a live streaming service to watch like 3 minutes worth of ads? Ads on a live streaming platform is such a terrible idea because you're not capable of like seeing or listening to someone's conversation. You usually get like thrown in the middle of it. Also, why don't they just put ads as like little pop-up things on the website and not use it to take up space while you're
'Cause it
watching
makes the
people?
websites look worse.
I'd rather have
It's
There's a
that than
reason you don't
like,
see like a lot of websites use ads on them unless they're like third-party ones.
I'd honestly rather have that in like little small boxes around the platform than them take away from streamers by like playing fucking 2 minutes of ads so people just click
What,
on
you
their
don't like that
shit.
they're going the Hulu and Netflix route?
Oh,
Dude, Netflix is dying so hard right now.
Ironically, Kazu, I think that's the only thing you have to say about that.
It is.
That's all you need to say. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
Yeah.
We did talk about Netflix doing the ads, them losing like 200,000 subscribers, probably more by now.
If
Just all of their terrible decisions.
if you pay for a fucking platform where you get to watch like movies or stuff, you
And sub
shouldn't.
ads.
Yeah, they shouldn't cram ads in there. You're literally paying for their service not to see those fucking ads.
Well,
Why in God's name would they spread their fucking fecal matter all over these fucking movies and shit with their terrible, like, I don't know, fucking Grubhub abs where they're shaking their beer bellies and shit? Bro, I pay fucking $20 a month to watch this shit. I don't want to see some, like, CGI dude shaking his belly with a burger in his hand and, like, crumbs of titty milk on his nose. I'm here to watch.
Christ.
I'm here to watch Morbius. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for the plans. A regular Hulu, our ad-supported plan costs $6.99, so it's about $7, and $13 for no ads.
What is
It's only, like, twice the price?
Yeah, Netflix is like 20, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 20.
Netflix isn't 20, I don't think.
I thought it was 20. Here, let me look this up real quick.
I also
Netflix.
don't pay for Netflix, so I don't know.
Netflix
Yeah,
subscription.
it's $10 a month.
Yeah, it's $10.
Oh,
Then there's the standard and the premium, and
Premium
then
is
just depends
20.
on yeah,
I think my
Amazing.
favorite
number
is
of screens you can
premium.
watch on at the same time.
Also, $10 a month to watch like one movie, and then just like not use the fucking platform. Kind of doo doo in my opinion. Wait, hold on.
It depends
Hold
on the
up.
audience.
Wait, hold
If
up.
you're like me, you watch at least 3 movies a day on it.
Wait, no, this is even worse because you pay $10 to get 480p resolution. Fucking what? That's like barely
Yeah.
watchable.
You would be surprised how many people don't even have a 1080p screen still.
Yeah, the moment people get 1080, that's game over for them. The moment that you have 1440 screens as standard, you're a true gamer. The moment you have 4K, you're there for the graphics.
Maybe in our 80s we'll have 4K screens as the default.
We're nearly there now.
Are we?
Yeah, 1440 is like a definitive standard right now.
No,
let's see.
1080 just became the standard. 1440 is a standard for like the computer world, but that's about it.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
that's just an awkward TV resolution.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate the box TV
Wait.
resolutions.
Hold on, we can say it like this though. 4K is the standard for TVs right now, and more TVs have 60 to 120 hertz rates recently.
But they also cost twice as much as just a normal 4K 60.
True.
Very interesting. Very, very
yeah.
interesting.
Probably with the next or the one after that graphics card series, then we'll probably have standards for like 4K in monitors. Because damn, those bad boys hauling that graphical power. Unpaused from the Twitch thing. They also are doing a new tier system. I don't know what would change about the current one.
They're just making it so you can have more tiers, basically.
Okay. So like Patreon, but like Twitch.
Yeah, so instead of having like, I think it's like a max of 3 tiers right now, you can go even higher than that.
Okay.
They're also removing exclusivity, so you can stream on YouTube as well if you want to, which is I'm gonna do both.
Yeah, I'm gonna do both as well.
Yeah.
Changes could be implemented this summer. That was the last bit.
Mm-hmm. It's still in the talks. I mean, I don't really like. Okay, the creators I feel should be making 70% of profits from their subs and everything, regardless.
Yeah, because you're doing the work.
Yeah, you're doing pretty much almost all of the work. The only thing that Twitch does is it's the medium that you chose.
Yes.
A
It stores your
workforce
stuff
where they
so you
actually
can.
make the money?
What?
That's
No.
fucking forbidden.
Kazu, I like how
I
every
just.
time you make a based statement, you always use sarcasm.
What? No, he would never. Him? What?
The workers making a profit?
Damn.
I just
Holy
spent 42
shit,
hours
man.
in the mine. 42 hours today.
Oh
God.
fuck. I also think that if they're going to, God, isn't the hour requirement ridiculous on some people's contracts
Mm-hmm.
as well?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
like Tyler one he has to reach like 200 hours a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
XQC's is
Yes.
probably up there as well.
Yeah, I know XQC's is way up there because he literally just turns on his camera sometimes and just cleans his room and that's it.
Yeah, that dude is like constantly on stream, which is very unhealthy.
So is like Ludwig and others. It's just
Ludwig
the
is a
top.
madman.
He is. I love him. I love him to death. He's just constantly just going around and shitting on people, and I enjoy it.
Dude, I want to meet a lot of the like top streamers because they're just such interesting people.
It's funny hearing stories on other podcasts with all these people, and they're like, "Yeah, man, when just in regular life, it's just because he's been streaming for so long, he just can't turn it off." And various shit like that you hear from the higher levels. It's just I love hearing that a bunch of people that I have watched before are cool.
Mm-hmm. I wanna.
And
I should do videos like personality, uh, deep dives into some of the top streamers, and see how they've changed from when they started streaming to like now.
honestly, that'd be good content. If you post that on YouTube, you might get that might be a takeaway success. Especially if you can tag the people actually on Twitter. Yeah. But whether this actually gets taken place or not, I might actually switch back to Streamlabs at that point. No, I don't want to do that because not only because they're shitty, but like I don't know if I'd want to pay for premium just to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Wait, I don't.
Because I know.
Wait, do you have to pay premium to do both? I thought you could do
Yep.
both just right out the gate. Because whenever I like go to stream, it tells me, "Hey, you can stream to both of these if you want." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Could be wrong, but I mean, I can check real quick. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can't because we're alive.
Yeah, hold on. I don't need your widgets. You bitches. Let's see.
Very nice. I think this is a pretty good stopping point, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's solid.
So, let's see. Kazu, you wanna send this off?
No.
Alright,
I feel like
sick.
it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming along to the podcast today. Hope you guys had fun. I'm Asmo. I'm your co-host, I guess. Up above me is Fully Percival. To the right of me is...
everybody. It is me, Asmo. I am signing off today.
Yeah, I, Asmo, am also signing off today above other Asmo.
Fellow Asmonians, let us leave.
Oh my god.
My nerds.
Jesus Christ.